Welcome, Yume Manga Hub channel.
I want a divorce.
Okay, thanks for all the memories.
Huh? Where's Terumi? Didn't she win some kind of award?
She's off at the award ceremony for that, so she won't be able to make it to the reunion today. I'm Keiji Sato. I scraped by working at Tokimeki Factory, the one that my family run.
Hey, Keiji. I'm telling you, man, you should ditch that rundown factory and start supporting Terumi. Saving the planet with some big invention? That's just not your thing. She complains to me about you all the time, you know?
That's Shuga Tsukuba. He works at a major car manufacturer called Days Automobile. Just so you know, Terumi and I are working hard to make our dream come true. Today, a major international company reached out to support our factory, and...
What's that? Come on, dude. You must be already drunk, huh?
Darn it, he really chewed me out. But if I go overseas... No, that's not an option. Terumi's career is at a crucial point too. I'm home. How was the award ceremony?
There's something I need to tell you. I want a divorce.
What?
I don't care about your so-called eco-friendly projects. I'm done throwing my hard-earned cash at you.
I thought we were chasing our dream together. Well, guess not. Okay, thanks for all the memories. 7 years later, in front of Days Automobile headquarters.
Huh?
No way! Wait, what?
Oh,
Keiichi! What are you doing here? You're... alive?
Did you come to hit Terumi up for cash?
Oh, that's it? Too bad. You're not getting a cent from me. Huh.
Oh, by the way, we got married over the last 7 years. Unfortunately, we can't afford to give you any money for the sake of our future.
Hey, you two! You're misunderstanding something here. What?
How dare you say such things? Huh? This gentleman here is Mr. Keiji Sato, head of development at Waku Waku Laboratory. He's here for a meeting today. What's wrong with you?
What?
Is he talking about that Waku Waku, the world-class chemical company?
What's going on here? If you're Mr. Keiji Sato, I assume you were the one who used to run Tokimeki Factory, right? If I recall, after moving the factory overseas, you merged with Waku Waku Laboratory and established the world's top technology for rare metal extraction and refinement.
you seem to be really well informed.
Of course! I'm Noa Kamiyama, assistant to Miss Terumi Hosokawa at Yoroshiku Publishing. We're currently working on a non-fiction novel based on Days Automobile. I heard that wastewater from Days Automobile directly operated plant didn't meet environmental standards and flowed into Waku Waku's factory. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm here today to discuss that matter.
Hey, Noah! We're planning to include how Days Automobile overcomes this crisis in the novel too. That's why I did a ton of research on Waku Waku Laboratory.
How they'll overcome it, huh? Higa, did they get your okay for this?
No, not at all.
Noah! You weren't supposed to bring that up! I'm so sorry! I thought we had permission!
I'm really sorry. Shuga, what's going on here?
I have no idea either. Yoroshiku Publishing must have gone ahead on their own. It was Miss Hosokawa who shared the plot with us, and...
What?
This issue is a serious problem that affects Waku Waku Laboratory's corporate image. And yet, instead of prioritizing an apology, you were considering turning it into material for a book? As an author, you should know this is not something to be used as source material so lightly.
At this rate, it seems best to entrust that other project to a different publisher.
You are right.
What project are you talking about here?
We were planning to commission Yoroshiku Publishing to create a publication featuring Waku Waku Laboratory. But we can't entrust it to a company that lacks this level of literacy.
No way!
We are truly sorry. Please understand that Days Automobile never intended to downplay the problem or treat it lightly in any way. Shuga, our sales director, acted solo and ended up making this huge mistake.
Seems like it. Just please make sure he gets a stern warning.
I understand.
Keiji, how dare you!
Subscribe for more interesting videos.
After that, we spent more than 2 hours discussing the factory wastewater problem. In the end, it became clear that the entire issue stemmed from Suga. To sum up this case, Suga pushed the plant for nearly impossible delivery targets. And to meet them, the plant ended up short-staffed. That's what led to the wastewater problem, am I correct?
Yes, you're right.
Suga, you must fix this. As I said earlier, if things stay as they are, we'll have no choice but to issue a shutdown order.
I understand. Mr. Yamauchi, why do we have to grovel like this? Our company is way above them. In the past, we consistently stood firm in situations like this. So why are we yielding now for some minor little plant?
Suga, these days, rare metals are truly invaluable. We never know when or how they might run short again. On that point, Waku Waku and Tokimeki Factory's extraction and refinement tech is absolutely extraordinary. I wanted to build ties with them now so that when the time came, we could secure a contract more easily. And yet you...
But that kind of thing can be done with other companies.
Suga, you're an exceptionally talented man. I've even hoped you'd succeed me one day. That's why I don't want to see you stumble here. Take a hard look at your attitude and approach to your work.
If we just find another plant, that'll solve it. How did it come to this?
Wait, I know her.
Huh? Keiji, I'm truly sorry for everything.
Huh? But Noah, this isn't your fault. Please, it's okay.
I checked out your story. You went from a little factory to crossing the ocean. All in the name of your dream to tackle global environmental problems. If I'm not mistaken, it all began when your wife suddenly handed you those divorce papers, right? I want my own novels to bring joy to people all over the world too. But just recently my boyfriend dumped me. I guess that's why I felt this weird sense of kinship with you. And so...
Keiichi, I'll go get a taxi. Thanks, Higa. Noah, I appreciate it. In my view, the blame lies with the publisher and Miss Hosokawa. She's the one who should be apologizing, not you.
Keiichi?
By the way, did you know Miss Hosokawa in that story is actually my ex?
What? I had no idea. Oh, so that's why she was so furious.
Exactly. If you'd known, things wouldn't have played out like this.
In that case, I should have at least told her about you.
Nah, if anything, it was her fault for dumping such important research tasks onto her assistant, without even reviewing it. But really, do you plan to stay like this?
Huh?
I don't think it makes sense for you to keep working under Miss Hosokawa. I mean, doing nothing but research has to be dull, right?
Well...
Actually, I have a friend who runs a publishing house. If you're interested, feel free to reach out to me.
Really? After everything we put you through, you'd still do that for me?
I felt a sense of kinship with you. Looks like Higa managed to catch a taxi. Well, I've got to go now.
He's so kind. Like a saint.
3 months later.
We just got an urgent call from our overseas branch. The government is changing its policy and will require every company to recover rare metals. That country accounts for about 30% of our overseas sales. It seems Waku Waku Laboratory is leading the field in rare metal recovery. We need to reach out for negotiations. Waku Waku Laboratory, huh? The wastewater issue still hasn't been resolved yet.
See? That's exactly why I said we should have built a connection with them earlier.
Anyway, the real question is how we secure the rare metals.
I'll tap into my network of fellow executives and try to find a company other than Waku Waku that can handle it. But if that policy is already set overseas, it's only a matter of time before strict recovery targets hits here at home too. You need to settle the factory issue, no matter what.
I understand, sir.
What? You're quitting? Yes.
I see. That's a shame. Just don't go running your mouth at your next job.
Well, whatever. There are plenty of people who'd be eager to learn from me. Oh, it's a call from Suga. See ya. It's been a pleasure working with you. What? I'm busy.
Things are getting messy overseas, and I was hoping you could work it into the novel.
Come on, handle the problems first before you start talking about putting them into a story, okay?
My bad.
After that, thanks to Mr. Yamauchi's efforts, they managed to resolve the overseas factory problem. And just as the wastewater issue with Waku Waku Laboratory was finally about to be settled...
Oh, Keiji!
Ah, Noah!
So you're back in Japan! You know, I just wanted to tell you that I'm really enjoying working at the new publisher. I was going to thank you, but I wasn't sure if I should just reach out of the blue.
Feel free to contact me anytime. I'm so glad it's a good fit.
I can't believe we just ran into each other like this in the middle of the city. Could this be fate? Maybe we're soulmates.
What's up? You look totally zoned out.
No, nothing. Oh, right. I wasn't sure if I should tell you, but the Days Automobile novel came out today. I was just at a cafe reading it, and there's a passage I'm worried about. It's the page with the sticky note.
Wait a minute. Thanks, Yui. You saved me again.
When did I ever save you? Maybe in a past life or something?
Hello? Could you connect me to legal? I need to discuss a potential lawsuit. A few days later.
What? Did you just say there's a sales suspension order and a damages claim?
That's right. Look at the mess you've caused. Days Automobile got the same notice. Waku Waku Laboratory is furious. They say your novel contained multiple inappropriate depictions.
Inappropriate?
We have to go to Waku Waku tomorrow to explain ourselves. If we don't come up with a solid defense, we'll be in serious trouble. So let's start preparing right now.
Okay. Why is this happening again?
And the next day. Thank you for coming today.
Yes.
Why is Keiji here?
The other day, Keiji, the director of development, pointed out that the book about the history of Days Automobiles, published by Yoroshiku Publishing, contained passages that severely damaged Waku Waku Laboratory's reputation. Even though the company name was omitted, the descriptions clearly pointed to Waku Waku, making it outright corporate defamation. This issue was first brought to my attention by a novelist friend of mine, Miss A. We viewed this as a very serious matter and intend to file for an injunction and damages in court. We'd like to hear your explanation regarding this.
Yes, of course. The author Terumi actually has several assistants, using materials provided by Days Automobile. The assistants carried out research, but it seems personal bias slipped into that research. Then, due to Terumi's negligence, she failed to check the content carefully and simply turned the collected notes straight into her novel.
I see. So you're saying this wasn't intentional?
No. So, if it's possible, we'd want to look into a settlement.
Does Days Automobile have anything to add here?
Yes, this matter was entirely entrusted to Shuga. He and his team supplied the documents, but we were too absorbed in our primary business operations to thoroughly review the finished manuscript. We accept that Days Automobile bears part of the responsibility.
Okay. Then I'd like everyone to listen to an audio recording.
An audio recording?
Terumi, regarding the issues with Waku Waku and Days Automobile. Oh, Waku Waku has caused us all kinds of trouble for them. Don't forget to include that part.
What?
Did I really say something like that?
This audio was provided by my novelist friend, Miss A. In fact, she had been approached by multiple assistants from Yoroshiku Publishing about Miss Hosokawa's usual treatment of them. According to them, she hands off all the research, which is supposed to be the author's job, to her assistants. And then she harshly criticizes them if any errors pop up. But she often forgets to review their work herself. Whether that is entirely true or not isn't the point here. What matters is that after hearing these complaints, Miss A advised the assistants to record their daily work sessions, just in case.
So this audio was recorded during their normal work days?
Exactly. And there were plenty of other times when Miss Hosokawa seemed to have a grudge against Waku Waku Laboratory. In other words, while the assistants' research certainly went too far, the trigger for their actions was Miss Hosokawa's own careless words, which made it seem as though Waku Waku had caused real trouble.
Maybe that's true, but it wasn't intentional and...
This isn't the first time, is it? You had previously tried to insert Waku Waku into one of your novels without permission. Isn't there simply too much careless behavior here? Therefore, as Waku Waku Laboratory's final stance, we conclude that this entire incident stems from Miss Hosokawa's lack of oversight. No, her outright negligence. And furthermore, we determine that Shuga also bears heavy responsibility for letting Miss Hosokawa's blunders slide not once, but twice. How do you feel about that?
I'm truly sorry for everything. There's no excuse for this. It's totally Terumi's fault. And it's also Shuga's fault.
No way!
If you're willing to acknowledge that much, then that's good. You're right. Then let's proceed by setting another date for settlement talks, halting sales of the book, and issuing a public apology letter, co-signed with Days Automobile.
Of course.
Mr. Kato, why didn't you stand up for me at all?
How could I? If I had pushed back, it would have gone straight to court. You think we can fight a lawsuit we're guaranteed to lose? Besides, they acknowledged it wasn't intentional. If the discussion had gone on, they might have concluded it was intentional.
Huh! I've lost all respect for you.
What did you say? Listen, from now on, you're doing all your own research and prep work.
What? Well, why?
Who in their right mind would want to be your assistant? You should know your place. And another thing, I haven't brought this up until now, but your book sales are really struggling. You keep hiring more assistants, which is pushing up costs, and their revenue isn't even balancing it out. I let it slide because of everything you've done for this company up until now. But we're square. No more favors, you understood?
No, come on! Hello, Shuga? Can we meet right away?
Perfect timing. Let's meet up. Can you bring the divorce papers?
What?
Because of you, I've been assigned to an overseas post. There was trouble at a foreign plant, and they decided I need to reflect on myself abroad. If you were a real writer, none of this would have happened. I want a divorce.
Oh, wait. Fine. I'll handle everything on my own.
And so, Terumi and Shuga divorced. Terumi slipped back into being an unknown, struggling novelist once again. But the scandal naturally made headlines in weekly magazines and beyond. She became infamous, and no publisher would touch her.
If only I'd kept chasing dreams with Keiichi back then.
After her dream once came true, she lost the passion she once had and spent her days burning through royalties. Cut off even by her parents, she clung to a flashy lifestyle she couldn't afford to let go of. Even after drowning in debt, she still couldn't change. Now, the very hands meant for writing novels are used only to pay back what she owes. As for Shuga, he's been branded a full-blown troublemaker, enduring relentless oversight at an overseas plant, and he appears to be unusually quiet lately. Naturally, neither Days Automobile nor Yoroshiku Publishing could improve their fortunes, and all their top executives were replaced. Meanwhile,
You didn't have to take me to such a fancy place.
oh, don't mention it. I could never repay you for what you did for me. You know, I'd really like to help you out as a patron going ahead. What do you say?
What? Are you referring to something like marriage?
Huh?
Oh no, I mean, I'm okay with this leading to marriage, but can we please start by dating? Even if we're meant to be, you've still got to handle that connection with care, you know?
It seems to me that she's not getting a lot of things right. But maybe that's fine. With her, I feel like we could explore both dreams and life together.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more interesting videos.